With just a week to go to the ANC's national conference, the party's president, Matamela Ramaphosa, will know his fate with the party today. The ANC's Integrity Commission will release its report on the Phala Phala farm saga to the party's National Executive Committee. The committee has met with President Ramaphosa twice after the Section 89 panel found that he may have a case to answer over the theft at his game farm in 2020. eNCA senior reporter Siphamandla Goge is following those developments for us. He's joining us now live from Nasrec in Soweto to give us the latest. Good afternoon, Siphamandla. A little bit earlier, we saw Pule Mabe briefing you and the rest of the media there, saying that the meeting was still underway and they anticipate that the Treasurer General of the ANC, Paul Mashatile, will address the media later after a decision has been reached inside.
Indeed, that's correct. The meeting is still underway. We were told that after lunch, the meeting was going to receive reports from the Integrity Commission of the ANC. A number of reports were said to be tabled by the Integrity Commission, but of special interest is the one that deals with President Cyril Ramaphosa over Phala Phala. There is also another report that was expected to be tabled that deals with Dr. Zweli Mkhize, who is the ANC NEC member and a presidential hopeful who has been nominated for the position of the party's president come the elective Congress in 7 or 8 days' time from now. That report over the digital vibes scandal was said to be presented by the Integrity Commission. So those are the two notable reports that many people are looking forward to. Of course, there could be other reports by the Integrity Commission of the ANC, be it based on other NEC members or other provincial matters that would have been sent to the Integrity Commission. Usually the way it works is the Integrity Commission will present or table its reports straight to the National Executive Committee of the ANC. Yesterday there was a meeting of the National Working Committee, which is a structure responsible for the day-to-day running of the organization. That report on Phala Phala was not tabled. Pule Mabe confirming that the ANC Integrity Commission is set to table that report today, or rather was expected to table that report. So during the early hours of today, the meeting received opening remarks from ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa, and then after that they engaged with those remarks. They looked at the issue of logistics and planning for the upcoming Congress of the ANC, mainly to deal with the controversial and thorny issue of the credentials. They are trying to avoid a situation whereby come the Congress, they spend hours or days fighting over what is known as the credentials, basically an attendance register to say how many provinces are attending the conference, how many delegates, how many of those are voting and non-voting delegates. So they were dealing with all those things, getting the state of readiness for the upcoming Congress. And then in the afternoon, they were meant to receive those reports from the Integrity Commission. But most importantly, they also received a presentation that has to do with the energy crisis in the country. Remember, we are on rolling blackouts in South Africa. Yesterday was stage 6, stage 5 of load shedding. NEC member Pravin Gordhan, as well as Gwere Mantashe, who is the national chairperson of the ANC, both of them being deployees of the ANC to the South African government, one serving as the minister responsible for public enterprises and another one minister for energy. They presented on Eskom crisis and what needs to be done to fix that challenge. So by the end of business today, we expect that Treasurer General Paul Mashatile will update the media about the outcome of the meeting just after 6. That's the anticipation or the time frame they are working around.
Yeah, I know that earlier you were able to go inside the venue as Siphamandla, and you witnessed a number of those officials talking, and we saw some live visuals. What is your sense? I mean, that this NEC meeting, will it manage to reach a decision today, make a resolution today, after the Integrity Commission has presented its report about Phala Phala?
It's tense inside there, Understandably so. People are fighting for their political careers. Others have been saying, well, don't hold your breath because nothing much will come out of this NEC meeting. Reports of the Integrity Commission will be presented. Already those who are in the political circles of President Cyril Ramaphosa are talking about him taking this report on appeal if it's negative against him. Then you get a sense that the political fight is far from over, and there are those who are reminding NEC members inside that, well, the reports of the Integrity Commission are not really binding, and in the past they have been openly defied, or should I say undermined, or just plainly rejected. So you get a sense when you are inside there that they are going to fight over these reports, and they are going to take them on appeal. Whoever is being given a negative outcome by the Integrity Commission of the ANC is said to be taking this report on appeal. The expectation from President Cyril Ramaphosa's supporters is that it must buy them time up until the elective Congress of the ANC. So there are even talks that they are trying to delay the presentation and tabling of that report. Even if it is tabled today, there are those who are calling for it to be deferred to the next and last NEC meeting of the ANC that will be finalizing the logistics for the conference, which is 7 or 8 days away from today. And they are hoping that when they get to that NEC meeting, they are going to say, well, we don't have time to be discussing reports. Let's deal with the logistics of the conference. That's the immediate priority. So that's the sense you are getting inside there. People are prepared to fight to defend the candidates that they believe in. As to whether that will happen or not, we'll have to wait up until Paul Mashatile briefs us as to what is the final outcome of the NEC meeting. But this matter is far from over.